So what we're going to do now, we're going to take the mesh into Train Sim, just have a look at it in situ, so to speak, and then we shall work on the detail. So in order that it looks like a vehicle, when I take it in there and it can sit on the rails, I need to put a temporary underframe in and a couple of temporary bogies. So that's what we're going to do first off. So let's create a new blend file for the underframe. So here we go. Let's append, and if I go here, if I choose a blend file, okay, the main blend file, click on it, go to object, and you should see the plans. So let's just bring those into this blend file. I'm going to bring that universal mirror in as well. There we go. And there you should have the plans, side view and front view. Okay, so that said, then let me go side view and let me see where I am. There we go. Now this is going to be the Soulbar, so let me make the change the dimensions here. So I want it to be 6 inches wide by 8 inches deep, and I'm going to create a sort of iframe. So it wants to be 6 inches, which is about 15 centimeters. That's it in the X direction. Z direction wants to be 8 inches, which is 27. Sorry, 27. I don't know why I said 27. It wants to be 20 centimeters. Now the length of the vehicle is 1933. Now I'm going to use this for the headstock either end. So if you think they're 15 sems, so you're going to have 15 sems one end, 15 sems the other end, which is going to be 30 sems. So it's going to be 1933 minus the 30 sems. So you can either type in 1903 or you can go 1933 sems minus 30 sems. There we go, it's 1903. So sometimes it's worth doing the simple calculation. If you're not sure, you can just use that calculation to get the right size. It depends how you know how you are with maths, whether you feel comfortable. You don't have to do it that way. Right, okay, let's go end on. Okay, and let's go into edit mode. Let's put a loop cut in, and let's scale in the Z there, and just create, we're just creating this eye shape, so that's fine. Face mode, select these two faces here, end on again, and let's go E and enter and scale X. There we go, and let's just there we go, there's the iframe. Okay, so select these faces and just delete the faces like that. There we go, and that's it. You can put it in 3D if you're not sure where the faces are, but to be honest, as long as you just delete the faces on the end there and you'll be okay. Not the ones top and bottom. But you can see I need to fill in that face there, so I'm gonna fill that in there and go F, and let's go down the other end and let's fill that face in. There we go, and F. Right, okay, so that's the Soulbar. I'm going to reset rotation and scale, and let me call this Soulbar. There we go. Now I'm going to duplicate it. There we go, and let me rotate it 90, rotate Z 90. Okay, this is going to be the headstock. So the width of the vehicle at the bottom is about 2.7 meters. So let me reset rotation and scale again, and it wants to be 2.7 meters. There we go. So that's the headstock. You want to you'll be wanting to move this up here. So go top view, and this is the front of the vehicle. So let's grab Y, let's take it somewhere to the front there, and there we go. Now again, you could do many ways. You could do your snap in to snap it to the end there, or you can do the maths calculation if you know how long this Soulbar is, or you can do what I do, just zoom in with your middle mouse button and until you get to the full extent, and then you just do that. That's going to be 9.59, so make sure it's a whole number, so to speak, and not 9.5876, so to speak. So there we go. So that's fine. Now what I am going to do, two things. First off, I'll go back into top view, and I want to go in the center here, go into edit mode, and I want to put loop cut in the center there. Yes, it's cut. Make sure you're on X-ray mode, and let me just deselect, grab that end, go X and delete the vertices. So I've just got half now. Okay, come back and let's add mirrors to these. So mirror, there we go. Mirror object, universal mirror, and it wants to mirror in the Y direction. So there is our Soulbar now, complete. I can either copy this and take it down to that end, or I could just put a mirror on here, couldn't I? Just mirror Y and take the X off, and again universal mirror. There we go. So there's the headstock either end. Now let me go top view here. Right, okay, so let's now align this on the edge here. Now you might say, well, it's 2.7 is the width of the vehicle, so half of that is 1.35. So if we were to move the Soulbar 1.35, you'll notice it's overlapped, it's gone over. That's because the center is 7.5 centimeters in, so that's why it overlaps. So what you could do is just say 1.35, which is half of 2.7 meters minus 7.5 centimeters, which is the half the width of the bar, and there it is, it's lined up. So there we have it. So that's all lined up, and again, while we've got our mirror on, we might as well mirror it. There we go. So there is the basic frame. Now what I want to do is I want to come side on, and you'll notice there's a gap there, so let's fill in that gap. Let's go into edit mode, face mode, select this face, okay, go back into side view, and we just want to extrude it. So EY. Oh, now you'll notice that the green line's going up and down, so if I try and extrude now, it'll go upwards. So if I press Y again, that's the local Y axis, and now it's going in the right direction. So there we go. So if it does that, which it can do, it can do it in the wrong direction. Just put it into the local direction. Okay, so grab Y. Let's bring this to there. That's it. That fills that gap up now, and of course we're mirrored, so it'll fill the gap up there and the gap at the end there, which is the advantage of doing the mirroring rather than copy and paste. Well, okay, we can now duplicate this. So let me duplicate this one. There we go, and let's move it to probably about 0.5. So I'm on let's go 0.5, 0.5. There we go. So make sure, I just want to make sure, yeah, I've put it in the right direction there. Okay, so that's it. Now you would have some cross members there, but I'm not going to put those in now. But first off, I think these are just longitudinals, longitudinals, yeah, I think I've spelt it right. I'm looking there. I must admit the text is a bit small there, even with my reading glasses. Okay, so we've got that done there. So side view, there we go. Now I'm going to put all of these. Let's create a new collection. Let's call it Underframe. Yeah, there we go. And let's put all of those into, there we go, longitudinals, Soulbar. Hang on, make sure I'm not selecting all. Soulbar. Yeah, I think that's it, isn't it? And into the, I'm not sure I put it in. That's it. Okay, so that's in. Now this Soulbar one is in fact, no, that's heads. Okay, this is headstock, isn't it? So let me just check which is which. 7. So oh no, I mirrored that, didn't I? So oh yeah, that's headstock. Yeah, got me confused there. Yes, it was the headstock. Okay, so now I can select all of those, select objects, side view, and let's just bring them up now. Grab Z. Okay, so somewhere like that. There we go. Okay, so that's the basic frame. I'm going to select this one and just duplicate it. There we go. And now I'm going to make this 15 cms deep, so it's 6 inches wide, 6 inches deep. So let me go 15 cm. Okay, and let's go side view. And don't forget we need to redo the scaling on this, and grab Y. Oh, going the wrong way. Grab Z. There we go. And just come up here and just line it up. So grab Z. Yeah, that should be all right. Okay, so now what do we want to do? We want to shape this, so let's go side view. Okay, and let's now edit mode. Let's put a couple of cuts in, and we want one here. So R and place one there, and then we want one here. So R, that's it, round about there. Okay, so now we want to bring this bit down. So let me deselect, grab that, make sure we're going all the way through. Yep, and just grab Z. There we go. And that's roughly lined up, so that's okay. So there is the basis of our underframe. Okay, so yeah, it doesn't look too bad. Now look a bit odd here, so I think the best bet is just create a plate. We normally would have a plate there anyway, where the buffers are attached. So I'm gonna go front view. There we go, and let me just now add a mesh, a cube. There we go, and grab Z. There we go, just lining it up there. I might as well make this 2.7. I know it's going to be 2.7, don't I? There we go. And now edit mode, deselect. Let's go into vertex mode. Make sure you're going all the way through the model, and grab these bottom ones and grab Z, bring them up. There we go to about there. Okay, and now put a loop cut in here. So put a loop cut in just at the bottom of the headstock there. Okay, and now what we want to do is we want to we'll reduce the size of this for a start, but we'll do that when we've finished. So we just want to select that side like that, come back to front view. Okay, because we're going to bevel now. Before we bevel, make sure we've reset the scaling and the rotation. So there we go, otherwise the bevel won't work properly. So there we go, I've done it. So let's go B. There we go, let's bring it in. Okay, and then there we go, perhaps one more. Okay, just bring it into somewhere like that. Okay, so that is fine, that looks okay. Let's top view, okay, scale Y, there we go, and doesn't want to be all that thick. Grab Y, bring it to the front, grab Y, okay, and there we go. Probably wants to be smaller than that, so grab Y. Oh, let's scale Y, scale it first, and grab Y. Okay, we could try and see how big it is. It's about 2, yeah, about 2 cms. Just about 3/4 of an inch, I suppose. So okay, that's it then. Let's have a look. Yep, okay. So now with that, let's again add that modifier. Let's put a mirror on in the Y direction, universal mirror, and there it is. That's our underframe. Okay, so we don't forget, I haven't saved it, but save it if you're let's go save as, and I'm going to call it underframe. I'm going to call it link because I'm going to link it to the main blend file. I may not link, I may append it actually. So that's it. Now while I'm here, I think because I've got all these modifiers on, and it'll just make it easier, I think I might texture it, and it's simply going to be black. So let me go to my materials. Let's add an image texture. Okay, open, and there's the textures. I'm going to use this temp texture. There we go. Let me put it on material. Looks a bit weird at the moment. So let's select the Soulbar, side view. Okay, select everything. That's it, and let's go project from view. Okay, because we don't need to shape it, so project from view will be fine. Let's go UV editing, and let's put materials on there. There we go. Select it all, scale, and we just want to make this that black color. There we go. So that's that one. Okay, come out of there. Let's do this one as well. Side on, edit mode, and select all. Okay, there we go. And again, select it there, scale, grab, put it in the black area there, and of course make sure you've actually got the color applied to it. Yeah, so that's fine. Now we just want this one. So again, side on. Okay, edit mode, select all, UV, project from view, select it, and scale. There we go, and grab. And so that's it. And now we want the headstock. And the plate, I haven't named the plate, I don't think, so come front view. Okay, again, edit mode, select, select all. Now with the later versions, it automatically creates the UV. So I normally go project from view, whereas I don't actually need to because it's already made a UV. So all I need to do is that. Select all, scale it, and grab and put it in the black there. Just make sure you've got the material assigned. Okay, so that's fine, and now we just want the headstock. So there we go. Again, let's go front on. Let's go into edit mode. It's got a UV, so select it. And grab and just scale it down. There we go. I'm going to do that. I'm going to check that because I'm not sure. Yep, I'm not sure that that did create a UV. So I'm going to go back on that. Let's select it all. That's it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of the UV. So let me go to UV. Where are we? Reset. There we go. And let's just go UV and project from view. There we go. Select all, scale. Okay, and that's it. Now that should be fine. There we go. So I've now created texture there. Let's call this material temp. Okay, and let's have a look. This is going to be just a text diff here. So text diff. Okay, and you have to assign it. Obviously, you have to assign the texture here as well. So there we go. And so now that's assigned it to Brioche. Okay, so there we go. So that is my underframe. So let's save that again. There we go. And I'm going to open this one. Okay, and let's just I'll append it. I won't link it, I'll append it. So I'm looking for the underframe link. There we go. Double click and let me stop there. I need to go back because I can't remember whether I put the I did put it in the underframe, that front buffer, but I didn't name it. So let's call it buffer plate. There we go. Save it out again, and let's open this. There we go. And now we'll go and append it. So did we go into the right one yet? So no, it's not the right one, is it? So let me go back here, underframe link, double click, go into collections. There is underframe and append, and there is our underframe, and we should have a texture on it. Okay, so that is the underframe all done and dusted. So the next thing is to do the temporary bogey.